to speedrun all collectibles in Dishonored. Please welcome to the stage, Argo Otter.
Hello, everybody. Yes, we will be taking down a very corrupt regime today. This Dishonored, this is a stealth game made in 2012. It's a really awesome speed game, especially. And I'm going to go ahead and click new game here, go to easy difficulty. There's a cutscene here. I'm going to take that time to explain a couple things. And try to talk over this voice because I have a hard time talking with another voice going on here. But Dishonored is a stealth game. The whole story is main character is Corvo Atano. He is the protector of the Empress. The Empress is the person that's talking right now in this cutscene. And slight spoiler alert, it's like in the next 5 minutes though, so it's not that big of a deal. She gets assassinated, and Corvo gets framed for the assassination. And the people who actually planned to assassinate the Empress, who actually plotted it all out and everything, are the people who are beneath the Empress and are taking control of the, using this assassination to take control of the Empire, or of the kingdom. So it is now our job to regain our honor, a la Dishonored, and take out all those targets that had plotted to take out the Empress, and also save the Empress's daughter and bring her up into power. But yeah, this is the all collectibles category. I'll get more into the actual collectibles part in a little bit. The first like four main chunks, four main levels of the game are the exact same as any percent. But when we get to the collectibles part, I will actually explain what we are doing there. Yeah, there's many glitches that we're going to see in this run. This run is full of them, full of movement tech and such. The first one you're going to see here in just a moment is an elevator. I'll explain more of what an elevator is. You're going to see a couple of them through the beginning of this run. You're going to see this in the first 10 seconds. Time will start as soon as I gain control, which will be at the top of this water elevator. We're going to do another elevator right after that. So, yeah. Hope we're ready to take down a regime. And of course, fuck ICE.
Of course, fuck ICE.
Fuck ICE. All right. I don't have a countdown because it's kind of hard to time this, but time will start right now. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to do that elevator that I mentioned. I'm going to go up this wall here. I'll explain this in a second of what I'm doing here, but all you need to know right now is I'm skipping an unskippable cutscene by falling over the cutscene trigger right there. And we're going to go and deliver this letter to the Empress. So an elevator, the basic explanation is the 90-degree corners of walls are coded very weirdly. It's actually like several vaultable ledges stacked on top of each other, like really small vaultable ledges stacked on top of each other. So if you run at it at a correct angle and at a really high frame rate, I'm running this at like 250 FPS cap, you just zip right up the wall. You're just vaulting over all of these small ledges all at once. This guy's a bad guy, by the way. We'll be killing him later. All right, so we're going to go and deliver this letter and do another elevator in just a moment. And this elevator is not going to make much sense when you first see it, because we're going to go like super high in the sky. So while she's reading this letter, we're going to run over this corner. I'm also going to quick save because I could fall to my death here. Let me get this lined up right, if I can. I'm not losing time here though, so it's fine. So we're super high up in the sky now. Why is that? Well, there is a combat tutorial that comes up in like the next like 30 seconds or so. There's some assassins that are going to run up on that roof right there. They're going to come and try to kill the Empress, and we got to fight them off as a combat tutorial. But if you're bad at the game, if you die, you can just it just completely skips the whole thing. So we're going to use fall damage here as soon as they land right there. Take a ton of fall damage and skip the entire tutorial. And that's the intro. But the Empress still gets assassinated here, so yeah. There's no saving her here. Well, I guess, technically there is a way to save her. It's like a really glitched short category where you can actually kill that guy before he gets here and kind of break the cutscene, but it's whatever. Right here, I'm also holding the F key to do a trick called Ari's storage skip, abbreviated ASS or ASS. I will be calling it ASS throughout the run. So, what is an ASS?
A question for the ages.
That is a question for the ages. I am holding F here from this cutscene going into another cutscene. And it's basically storing the input for interacting with like the cutscene skip, because you hold F to skip cutscenes. I'm holding F from this cutscene to another cutscene that is skippable, and it's going to store this input and immediately skip that cutscene instead of having to wait and hold F for the whole duration of like the circle there. So I'm still holding F here. Also, if you didn't know what we were playing, here you go. And yeah, and now we're going to prison. And we gotta escape prison. So you'll see in the bottom left corner here, we'll see the hold F to skip button appear and quickly disappear. There it is. If you blink, you missed it. That saves about a second every time we do it, and we'll be doing it multiple times. So now we gotta escape prison. Usually you're supposed to grab a sword and then sneak around the prison, take out some guards, all that stuff. There's a key underneath that piece of bread there. We're not going to pick up the sword because picking up swords are slow, and we're not going to pick up a sword for the whole run. Instead, I'm just going to jump over this door here and do another elevator to get out of the prison. And that is the entire prison. We're going to jump off here and go into the sewers now, which is the next section of the run. Yeah. Escaping prison is that easy. I'm doing a couple of vaults here that saves a little bit of time every time I do it, and I do have my scroll wheel. Scrolling up is set to interact, and scrolling down is set to jump, so I can jump and interact very quickly. Now we're in the sewers. This is the most broken section of the run because I'm going to go up this elevator here, and now I'm out of bounds, and I will stay out of bounds for the rest of this level. So there's some pretty precise movement here now. I'm going to skip getting my supplies because don't actually need them to beat the game. You can beat this entire game without killing a single person, which is, I think, really cool. Oh, I'm jumping a lot. I did not mean to jump a lot there. Yeah, if we have any announcements, this is a good time because I'm just doing some precise movement here.
Oh, here's an announcement for you. We are less than $400 to go to 20K.
Ooh.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret, chat. If we hit $20,000 in the first day of fundraising, then I think the reality of the good of all of us will finally set in for Helix. And I want to see that happen. So keep those donations coming in. Like this very kind $200 donation from Kurjaby, who says, Argo, I am so happy to see you running Dishonored and showing off your skills and love for this game. Getting to be your friend has been such a joy. Fuck ICE and trans rights.
Oh, thank you, Courage. And yes, fuck ICE. All right, so from there, we are now done with the sewers. Just did a lot of precise movement there. And now we get to meet Samuel. Samuel's my goat. Please respect him. He, unfortunately, though, likes to talk a lot, and that wastes quite a lot of time. But he's the one who takes us to and from all the missions. Yeah. So we're going to the Pound Pits pub here. This is like the central hub area between all the missions where we get to relax and stuff. And yeah, there's a decent amount of cutscenes in this game, so Quack, if you have any more announcements, go right ahead.
Oh, I can keep rolling in because the community love is genuinely inspiring. We have $25 here from Solus the Wolf, says,
Solus.
Amazing way to help when we can't be there in person. Let's go, Argo. Fuck ICE.
Thank you, Solus. Fuck ICE.
I also have $50 here from Triple Shock Latte, says, it's been so beneficial to my faith in humanity to see so many wonderful humans use their unique skills and talents to support the community. Y'all are rad. Here's to hitting 20K today. And I cannot stress this enough. Fuck ICE.
All right, so we have arrived at the Hound Pits pub. So we get to meet the Loyalists. These are the people who broke us out of prison and will now help us out in taking back the the kingdom. So we're going to talk to them here, quickly skip this cutscene, and start another ass out of that cutscene to then skip another cutscene. We're chaining cutscene skips. It's pretty cool here. We're going to help Pierre out by grabbing this whale oil tank. And now I'm doing a really weird trick here. I am scrolling down a ton on my mouse wheel to input jump a ton of times. This is going to mess up my position. I'm going to go into like a dream state here. And when I wake up in this dream, it's going to mess up my position and spawn me on the roof of a building, which is where I need to go. And we'll wake up here. And we're on the roof, just like that. I'm also doing another ass here, and we're skipping the cutscene with the outsider, who we will see in a bit. And now we have Blink. Blink is the most broken ability in this game. And it lets us just blink forward like this by using a little bit of mana from that bar on the left. This is really game-breaking with a glitch we'll see later where we're able to actually clip out of bounds with it. Also, that is the outsider. And you can see that I am timing these blinks pretty specifically because there's a very limited amount of mana in this run. The run has been optimized in such a way where you have to what I'm trying to say here, you have to route it to pick up enough mana to beat the game, but not too much to where you're not going too out of the way, is what I'm trying to say. So now we're going to pick up some items here that are part of the Voidwalker's Arsenal DLC, including this bone charm right here and that money. And also this money here and this money here. So what this bone charm does is gives me a slightly longer distance on my blink, and that is important for a lot of blinks in this game. I'm gonna buy everything I possibly can, upgrade agility to let me double jump and equip that void channel. And then get on to our next mission. So as you see, I'm double jumping here. This also lets us get further with our blinks too.
Just give the signal.
And now we go to the first mission, and this is where all collectibles finally starts. This is what you guys wanted with this incentive.
That was $2,000 raised for the Immigrant Rapid Response Fund to start collecting some things.
Yeah, we're gonna collect all the things with an asterisk. There's some things we will not collect. The things we will not collect. Yes, the things we'll not collect are the coins, because that would make it 100%, and the 100% run is so tedious because there's so many coins in all these levels. It's insane. So all collectibles includes bone charms, like what I picked up there. They give like these small upgrades. What I picked up earlier with Void Channel. There are runes, which will let me upgrade my actual abilities. There are paintings, which are just paintings. They're just collectibles. And outsider shrines, which would provide just lore and also a rune with them. So we're going to go out to this little island here to pick up the first bone charm. There are certain bone charms that I really want. There's like three or four different types of bone charms that I'm really looking to get because they improve the run drastically. And I'll point them out when I get them. They're completely random every single run. So we're in this lab now, where I have to pick up this plague rat viscera for a short side mission that I'm gonna run into here in a second. And now I'm going to do that little clip out of bounds thing that I mentioned with blinking. If you're looking at a wall and you just lean into it and then run into it, you can just clip straight through it as long as the wall is thin enough for it. This wall right here is an example of that. And that guy's trapped in there forever too. So it sucks to be him.
Okay.
You're supposed to break that wall with your sword, but we kind of don't have one, so we can't really help him. So I placed a trap out there because there's some enemies that'll spawn out there and they're already dead. So you talk to her and she's like, "Oh, these people, they're coming after me." So I placed the trap out there right where they spawn and they instantly die, so we complete our mission. That was also an outsider shrine out there. I'm sorry, this goes really fast. There's a lot to explain here. So that's another rune right there. And this is Granny Rags. And yeah, there's so much information that I'm having to spell right now. But yeah, Just know that we're collecting the things and doing the mission for Granny Rags because doing the mission for Granny Rags gives us runes. So we're going to take that Plague Rat Viscera now that we picked up earlier in the whiskey distillery, and we're going to put that Viscera into the distillery and also get a Bone Charm and Goomba Stomp that guy. Going to put that into the distillery. Clip out here, and these guys are kind of in my way, but they kind of blow each other up, so it's kind of fine. And then we leave. And head back to Granny Rags to pick up our reward for doing a good deed. And why is she walking away? Sometimes she just does this. She usually stays in that room over there, but she's just walking away. She'll give us one more rune, and then we can leave. There's the rune. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our blink to blink 2, which increases our range so we can make this blink over here. Oh, I fell down here. It's fine. We're going to go over this roof up here to grab another rune and another potion. And we're finally going to go and actually take out the target that we were supposed to take out, which is the High Overseer over in Holger Square over here. And we're going to break this guy's AI by not saving this person. You're supposed to save this person, and then you're actually able to kill him after you save him. But because walls don't really exist for us, this door is not supposed to open. But he's just standing in here, so we can just kill him anyways, just like that. I'm gonna blink back through here, and we're gonna do another clip if he'll go through the wall. Please don't, sir. This is being annoying. All right, there we go. That's better. We're gonna go down to the basement from here and clip back inbounds to get this rune and the first painting, and get our last upgrade. That's the last upgrade we'll need for the rest of the run. The rest of the stuff doesn't really do anything in a speedrun sense. All right, so now we gotta go pick up this Bone Charm. This is a interesting Bone Charm. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was there is a chance on picking up that Bone Charm that the game just crashes, and luckily this time it did not. So
all right, we made it through.
We made it through. I mentioned this in our setup, and we are good. All right, I'm gonna do a trick here with the FPS. I'm just gonna focus in with this to try to skip his dialogue. Didn't quite get that there. A quick save for this though. We'll do one more. We'll give it one more try.
While we run it back, I just want to say about $332 to go to the $20,000 mark. Argo is schmoovin', but I know we can schmoove as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, in the right side, you can see that I found all the collectibles on the level, and not all the coins, because there's over 3,000 of them on that level alone. So we will not worry about that. I'm going to perform another ass from this cutscene into the next dialogue here to skip our friend's dialogue up here. Quack, if we have any more announcements, go right ahead.
Oh, absolutely. It seems that chat is picking up on the vibe a little bit. I've got $25 here from Shelby that says, hey chat, we are so close to $20,000. If everyone watching jumped on a $1 train, we'd smash the 20K. Here's 25 tickets. Fuck ICE. I also have $5 here from Ember the Lion, who says, I love Argo, Dishonored, and Crushing Ice. Thank you all so much for the kindness.
That's fine. Fuck ICE indeed. Okay, so we have to take care of some weepers down here, and luckily to get down to the sewers, we can just lean through the wall and grab the key through the wall. So we just gotta take care of these guys. I'm a quick save here too, because we got to click button on the map, and I can kind of die here. If I can get this clip right, there we go. And we get into the cutscene from underneath the map here. So we decided to take care of those weepers. They're like zombified people that have been affected by the plague so badly that they are now zombies. All right, we're going to the next mission. So we're going to the gold. Yeah, that was the whole in between section. We're going to the next mission. There are 2 targets this time, but obviously also some collectibles to get along the way. So these 2 targets are in the Golden Cat bathhouse, and they have 2 different spawns, and it is completely RNG 50-50 on which spawns you get. There's good RNG and there's bad RNG, and we will figure that out when we get there on which RNG it is. One of them is a little bit slower but cooler, and the other one's just faster.
Here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Gunwall whiskey factory.
And there's still a pretty decent number of collectibles to find here. I don't think there's anything else new to mention glitch-wise.
Good luck to you. I know Emma
yeah.
must mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Samuel. As I mentioned, he really likes to talk. Pick up this potion here, and we're going to go to the lower floor this time of the offices because the upper floor is locked. But we're just going to go through that door anyways by clipping through, going up here, clipping back in, and stealing the key. Get another rune and go back out the door that we just got the key for. And we're going to go across the way here to the art dealer's apartment. Can you guess what's here? Paintings. And clip through here with these guys. There's a lot of out of bounds play in this route. It's really cool. Now we're in here for another painting and another rune. Clip through this locked door, or just get stuck in it. That works too. Sometimes that can happen. There we go. Grab another painting, get out of these guys' way, and leave. Alright, so we've got another bone charm through this locked door here. We'll finally be able to actually go to the bathhouse to take out our targets. Go out of bounds to get up to the top faster. And now we're at the bathhouse. So we're going to find out the RNG in just a moment here after picking up that rune. And
Place your bets.
Oh yeah, we also... What's up?
Place your bets in chat now.
Place your bets now, yeah. Also, we saved Emily. She's here. Forgot to mention that. All right, so we're going to clip out of bounds right here, and we got good RNG, which is not as cool, but it is faster. We'll clip in bounds, toss a grenade into this room to kill this guy. Head down here to take out this guy, and this gets a little chaotic. There's a lot of guards in here, and they don't really like me that much. But we are more than fine now. I'm going to get over here, take this key from this lady, so we can get into this room for another bone charm and a potion. Spiritual Pool is the best bone charm in the game. That's very lucky. My mana now regenerates much faster, so I can use less potions and be a bit more loose with my blinks. So that was very, very lucky. And Twist of Fortune is also not that bad.
You heard it here
very
first.
rarely.
That means the race is on to the end of this run and the $20,000. RNG is breaking for Argo Otter.
Oh,
You gotta
that's
move.
We're gonna load an autosave there. I kind of fell out of the world there. I was about to die, but that's fine. So is this a race for me to either I beat the game or we reach $20,000? Is that what I'm hearing?
I for one would love to see both, but I think chat's gonna have its work cut out for it getting there before you make it to the end here. I also wanted to flag.
I think they can do it.
I want to believe, but someone's going to have to put up and prove it. I also want to flag, while we are climbing our way towards 20K, we have also crossed $250 out of the 2,000 that we need in order to see that difficulty upgrade for Silent Hill F. That is also coming up sooner than you think. It's all movement all the time between now and that run. So make sure when you are donating, !donate in the chat, you also mark your incentives down, because I want Silent Hill to be as hard as Silent Hill can possibly be.
I'm in full agreement. All right, that was the level, by the way.
Easy.
Collected a lot of things there. And now we're at one of the longer cutscenes of the game. So, Quack, if you want to talk some more, you are by all means.
Absolutely. I have $72.78 here from Luca. Says, hey, Argo, make sure you collect
Luca!
all the things and get the dialogue skip. I'm so proud of you, dude. Good luck.
I mean, your ladyship.
Thank you. I did get the dialogue skip.
It's see, it's blessings. It's blessings all the way down.
Yeah. I guess I should talk about that
go ahead.
dialogue skip. I didn't. I kind of skipped over a little bit at the end of the level before the one we just did. If you change the FPS while talking to Samuel in certain cases, you can completely skip his dialogue and then immediately end the mission. I was able to do it there after a couple of attempts, but it's still, if you get it on your first try, it saves a whole 12 seconds, which is pretty cool.
I'll be caring for you and schooling you while you're with us.
Yeah, Quack, you may continue.
Well, okay, perfect. I've got $25 from Evie Nix. That is sort of piggybacking off of a sentiment I am also seeing in the chat right now. Evie Nix says, if Corvo spoke in the first game, he would certainly be saying, fuck ICE. Trans rights are human rights, and fascism is a loser ideology. All
So
100% true things.
Force of the city forever.
Yeah, he would absolutely be saying all those things. Fuck ICE, by the way.
$312 to go to the big 20K. I believe in you, chat.
More than most men do.
But how fast can you be with it?
To you soon. But for now,
That's a good question.
and request your attention.
All right, we're gonna go stock back up on our items here. I'm gonna stock back up on our potions and all that stuff, because luckily picking up all those paintings actually gave us a lot of money that I can spend to buy all these things. Oh, I just bonked. Okay, that's fine.
Corvo.
So we're gonna go and talk to the loyalists here to get our next mission, which will be at Caldwin's Bridge. This mission, instead of having a target we have to take out, we have to capture Anton Sokolov, who is a scientist. I don't completely remember the reasoning for this, but we are capturing him. That is just simply our mission. Along with this mission, there's obviously the collectibles we got to get, but then you can see these searchlights out here. We also have to take those out in order to escape. So there's searchlights up on the bridge up there. All we got to do is just take out the whale oil that is charging the lights. Yeah, he's talking about him right now.
Spotted for sure.
Did I mention that he likes to talk a lot? Also,
Every
you could really pilot this boat
post-apocalypse
a bit
or
faster.
like plague-ridden civilization gets one yapper. It's a rule of video
Yeah.
games.
And that is unfortunately Samuel. He's a homie, but he loves to talk.
Seems dangerous.
Samuel would also say fuck ICE.
Hey, if you want to throw in the donation comments your favorite exposition character, we can evaluate them for level of fuck ice. Hint, it's probably high. Most video game characters are united on this stance.
Yes.
But let us know.
A quick save here. All right, this is a pretty hard slip clip because I have to land it up against this wall here. If I can, there we go, perfect. If I go any further, I go deep in the water, and that actually lessens the length of my blink distance. So I have to land in that very specific spot in order to get that. So there's a rune in this safe, but if you just lean into it and I just scroll up really fast, interact really fast, I should be, or just get stuck in it, should be able to just grab it through the safe. There we go. Don't even need the combination. I actually don't even know what the combination is for that. Another rune here. This guy's kind of in our way. And now we gotta do a really hard double blink. So I'm gonna quick save here. Nice. There we go. I always quick save there, and I always get it right when I quick save, but whenever I don't quick save, I always mess it up. That's just how it is. Also, I blew up the whale oil, so now those lights are down, and we can actually leave. Once we, of course, capture Sokolov first. And there's another bone charm in here, right there. Twist of Fortune 2 is pretty good. Also, I got Spirited earlier. That's actually a good one. I'm gonna equip that too. That makes my potions heal a bit more. My health, not my health potions, my mana potions heal a bit more. I'm gonna break into here and blink inside to get this bone charm. head this way to Sokolov's house to get another painting here. And this is actually unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So there's that guy right there. He's got a music box. And unfortunately, with that music box, he's able to turn off my powers if I'm in the range of him. These come up later and are really annoying. So I'm choking out Sokolov now to take him with. We're gonna head out this way and down to Samuel, if I can blink. Thank you. And that's the level. A very linear level in comparison to a lot of the other levels that we've done, which are, you know, go in, go out the same way. In this case, though, it is go in and you get out at the very end. I'm going to do another ass right here. I'm holding F to skip another dialogue and go straight to bed. And Quack, if you've got any more announcements.
Oh, absolutely. I wanted to remind everyone what this is all in service for, which is, of course, the Women's Foundation of Minnesota's Immigrant Rapid Response Fund. If you're just joining us, the IRRF is a coalition of 32 philanthropic leaders rooted in communities most impacted by immigration-related harm. Funding is directed to organizations in the Twin Cities metro area and greater Minnesota working to support 3 key areas, and that's basic needs, legal services, and mobilizing and organizing. For more information on IRRF and the other work Women's Foundation of Minnesota does, type !charity in chat or visit wfmn.org. I want to emphasize basic needs, legal services, and mobilizing and organizing, a 3-pronged attack to things that are needed most urgently on the streets of Minnesota right now. So being able to split up funds between a variety of organizations on the ground actively capable of responding in the moment is what all of your donations are going to. So thank you so much for the support. Just about 300 to go to 20K. I believe it, y'all, chat.
I believe in you too, chat. All right, so now we're going to the next level. This is Lady Boyle's Last Party, I believe is the name of it. And there is a target that we need to take out, one of the 3 Boyle sisters. Now, this is a really cool mission in a casual playthrough because there are the 3 Boyle sisters all in this masquerade ball. And the 3 of them all are wearing the same costume of different colors. And it randomizes which one is the actual correct one to take out, which one's the target. Or so you have to like try to read notes up in the like upstairs area that's like out of limits. You know, people can't go up there, and figure out which one's the right one. Or you can just kill all 3 of them. That also works. So what we're gonna do here is hope we get lucky. And there's one that we're going to kill right off the bat. For a second, I get this bone charm in here. If I can get this clip, thank you. Or we'll just fall. Okay, I will get back up here then. This doesn't usually happen. Please, there we go. All right, now we'll get up here, or not. I'll talk to this guy first. Do this a little bit out of order. Get up to the roof. All right, now the RNG is set as soon as I get into this building, and we have to pick up this painting first, and then in this hallway here, there's one of the Boyles. So we just killed her. We're gonna read a note out of bounds to find out if we killed the right one, and we did not. So because we read the note out of bounds, the game's a little bit broken, and it could be either one of these 2. The marker is also incorrect here. I need to kill this guy too, because he's just a problem. Okay, now if I can get this, perfect. So we're fine now. We've killed all 3 of the Boyle sisters. Or no, did I kill one? Did I miss one? Did I miss one? I don't know if I missed one. We'll find out later. Or on the supply.
Oh?
I think we're fine. I'm pretty sure we're fine. That this would count as a this has never happened before moment. Because
we got
usually
one.
they all
Hey, I personally have a quota to fill, so thank you, Argo.
You are so welcome. So we'll find out if this is right. I'll grab that potion there. If not, we're gonna have to go back into the party and did I get everything? I missed something, didn't I? No, I didn't miss something.
Oh, I'm seeing some jumps. It looks like less than 100 to go to 20K, y'all.
Oh man. Oh, Samuel's moved. Okay, perfect. I did do it. We're good. We're good.
And we got it was always fine, chat.
Yeah, it was always
you thought
fine.
You had extra time, but no, you actually got to move it. $91
It was a trick.
to go.
This was
Don't forget
planned.
to mark. Yeah, this was planned. Exactly.
All calculated. I'm
Surely.
2 steps ahead.
And because the plan is good, I know each and every one of you is also going to mark Lost in the Fog difficulty so that we can get some pure evil Silent Hill later tonight in Horror Block.
Said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family.
All right, we're back at the Hound Pits pub after that mission. That's all I'll say. So we're gonna go talk to Lord Pendleton up here, and he's going to tell us that we have another mission to do. So I handed a note to a guy who was at the party, if you saw earlier on, and he basically Pendleton wanted me to give him the note for him. Then the note says that I, Corvo, am going to duel the guy that I handed the note to. And Pendleton has different dialogue if you completely skip handing the note over or if you beat him in the duel. But if you give him the note but just don't do the duel, he has neither of the dialogues, and it actually saves time. So it saves more time to give him the note and then just run away than it does to just not give him the note at all. It's pretty interesting. Oh my. He always says oh my when you blink near him, so.
Those are always my favorite moments when it's like, especially when dialogue like gets cut off or there's just like one really standout voice line, and then like every speedrunner picks it up as a vocal tick. It's my favorite thing, regardless of game. Can we get some oh my's in the chat?
Let's get some oh my's. So now we're back at where the intro was. This is actually the same water elevator we went up at the beginning of the run, but very different now. And we have to go kill the Lord Regent. He's the person who we saw at the very beginning as well. And he's hiding off in this tower back there. And this is a really interesting level on a casual playthrough because if you get caught or seen inside of the tower, he will actually move where he is up into his safe house on the roof. But here's what he doesn't want us to. Here's what we know that he doesn't know. We want him to go up there because there's a rune that we got to collect up there. That's also where we want to send him when during any percent. Oh, okay, there we go. So we're gonna go get a couple of collectibles and then go really scare him into going up into that safe house of his, so-called safe house. So we're gonna go up here. I don't need that grenade, but I'll take it. And now we're inside the tower. So we're going to make a lot of noise. They're very mad at us now, but we don't really care.
Hey, you want something to care about? You want something to care about, Argo?
Oh?
$20,000 for the Immigrant Rapid Response Fund. I'm so glad to report that I can say with my whole chest, let's fucking go, chat. Thank you so much. 20K, fuck ice.
Alright, so we just clipped out of bounds here because we just picked up that rune, and that guy down there, the torturer guy, he is not very happy with us. So we're just leaving and going on the roof out of bounds to get out of here. Yeah, 20K is a lot of money. Incredible job. Alright, so we're in the safe house and he's dead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh.
It's that fast. And now we're out of here. Go ahead.
I was just going to say it is truly an incalculable amount of good, especially relative to how fast the turnaround time for this has been at every point, chat, in volunteering, in submitting runs, in showing up, in letting people know about the event, and certainly in these past $20,000, you have all gone above and beyond. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And fuck guys.
And fuck ICE.
Yeah.
Big changes.
All right, so we did it.
Makes me uneasy.
We did it, guys. We took out the Lord Regent. Everything is fine now.
Be different now.
Emily is going to be in power again.
Abby has
Everything's going to go great. Everything's just fine. Don't look at the estimate.
homework is almost
And I see you looking at the estimate. Don't look at the estimate.
Okay, H-Bomber guy, chill.
name.
Don't look at the runtime of the video.
Yeah, yeah. Don't look at the runtime. Yeah, don't look at the estimate. We're done here, right? We've done everything.
Congratulations, Corvo.
So I am doing an ass here again. I'm holding F, and we're only able to do this because instead of having to press F to open the door, Emily just opens it for us, so we can skip this cutscene and skip this one immediately after. But now we're eepy sleepy. After having a drink, we are very tired. So we're gonna go to bed. Oh no! The drink we just drank is poisoned. I'm not very good at this.
No, I think
Can
you
we get
sold that
some-
real well.
Can we get some capital D colons in chat?
Samuel, you move like you
Pretend that I did a good job there. Anyways, yeah, turns out the people that have been telling us to go and kill a ton of people are actually bad. Who would have known? And our reward is the longest cutscene in the game. This is about 3 minutes long. So yeah, we've been captured by the assassins that had assassinated the Empress. There they are. They're kind of cool looking though, I'll be honest. But yeah, Quack, you've got the floor.
Amazing, because I do want to shout out the donations that got us above that $20,000 threshold. I've got $20 here from Just Allure, who says, Argo is great people and a great friend. Fuck ICE.
Thanks, Lore.
I also have a $100 donation from Maddie Stars, says, Kepora Gebora says, Hoot, chat, look up here. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, just remember that trans rights and immigrant rights are human rights, and fuck ICE. Did you get all that? Yes, no. Incredible. The OOT Stray is beautiful. Thank you for that. I also have $61 from BZ Archer, who says, oh my, can I get 12 tickets to the Fuck Ice Train trans rights? Thank you so much, everyone. And I blinked and we're already almost a full $100 over. Y'all are killing it.
Wow.
I know a great deal, bodyguard.
All right.
I reckon
Thank you, everybody. So this is Dowd. He is the guy who killed the Empress. And he's also actually the main character in both the DLCs in this game, which is pretty cool. He's a little bit different from Corvo. Also, he has our gear that we never picked up. I never used that sword at all, so I really don't care what he does with it. Because he's going to throw it down that pit there, and we're supposed to be able to grab it. Which we can if we want to, but that's pretty slow. Also, through this entire cutscene, I've been holding F for an ass to save a single second right here with the outsider, right there. We saved a whole second.
Speedrunners are cool, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're in Flooded. This is actually the longest level in the entire game. There are like 15 collectibles on this level alone. So we'll be here for a little bit. We've got some really cool stuff to show off too. So now we're trapped in this jail cell. We're supposed to use these bricks that are on the floor to get out, but we're actually really cool and we can just blink out if I can get this blink. It's a jump blink, so it's a little weird. And just like that. And now we're gonna leave these guys here, make that really tight jump, and get moving on collecting everything. because there's a lot to grab, including potions like that. So you're free to read some more stuff if you like to.
Oh, incredible, because as luck would have it, we have just opened up a new bid war also for Silent Hill. So we're moving nicely. Y'all did in fact mark that upgrade to Lost in the Fog incentive. So thank you and keep that coming. We're at $628 out of 2,000 necessary. But we have also opened up a bid war to select Hinako's costume, which is between the Navy Sailor School uniform, the Pink Rabbit costume, or the White Sailor School uniform. So you can mix and match your Silent Hill to taste. Personally, I say we crush Lost in the Fog, and then we start discourse over Hinako costumes. It's a very simple one, too.
So now we have to go take care of Dowd, but we're going to do it the non-lethal way because he's kind of annoying to kill. So the way to do it non-lethally is he has a key that's hanging out with him. So we're actually going to be stealthy for once. I'm being very stealthy here. We're going to steal this key and steal a rune off of his body and then just run for our lives. And he wants to fight us, but we're not going to let him fight us. We're just going to leave. So as long as we got that key and everything, we don't need to be here anymore. And apparently that okay, if I can click through here, please. Apparently that counts as much as actually just killing him. So I don't entirely understand. I think it's just to send a message or something. So we really sent that message. Now we have another elevator here. It's been a little while since we used elevators. And that's typically because blinking is just faster than using an elevator. We mostly use those when we didn't have access to blink yet. Oh, that's a book. Moving on here, gotta deactivate this so I don't die. I picked up extra health potions too, so we're doing very good on health here. Now there is a bone charm to grab up here, if I can climb my way up, if it'll let me. But I'm gonna lean through the wall and just grab it like that. Just yoink it through the wall. We're gonna go back to this door and just clip right through that and head into here, where there are more runes if I can get through the floor. The floor is a little... There we go. Clip through this door because it's locked. And Granny Rags is back. Hi, Granny Rags. We're gonna steal a key from her, and now she's really mad. She's like a hidden boss fight kind of thing, but we don't really want to mess with her because we've already collected everything from here, so why do we care?
You find your way at the
And we're going to skip a lot of cutscenes with the Outsider. Head over here into the drain. I'm going to lower the FPS down to 5, which makes us go through the water a little bit faster. Grab another bone charm. And now escape back to the Hound Pits pub. Because we need to figure out where the Loyalists took Emily to and save her so we can get back into power. And instead of these people who have just kind of captured her and have told us to do all their bidding and kill all these people. And that is the flooded district. That was a lot of collectibles, and that was a lot of talking too. All right. Now, this is the second to last level in the game. We're back at the Hound Pits pub, and there are now a lot of guards here. We gotta figure out where Emily is. By reading this note, we now know where Emily is. They just attacked each other. That was interesting. And now, clip through this door here if I can. There. We're going to set off that flare right there, which is going to call for who else but our goat Samuel. He makes his return once again to save the day. And we're going to start his dialogue by just blinking out to him. It's going to end his dialogue early here. We're going to start the dialogue again here. And then after we're able to move again from this, we're going to blink over here, quick save, and then quick load to then immediately get a fade out into the next level. So that is called the Finzi Fast Fade Out, I believe. I believe that is the full name of it. I believe it's faster in like in-game time, when you're talking in-game time. In real time, I don't think it's much faster, but this game is timed in-game time with loads removed and everything. So this is the final level, and this is also where we say goodbye to Samuel. Samuel has been our ride or die throughout this entire game.
Shoutouts to the yappers.
So, yeah, shout out to the yappers. Get some 07s. Say goodbye.
Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see
So, yeah. So this final level, we are in the low chaos ending. There is a mechanic in this game called chaos. Basic gist is the more people you kill, the more chaotic the game becomes, and that modifies later levels you play. Because I killed maybe like 10 people in total in this entire game, we're at really low chaos, which is actually the fastest version of the end of the game. And this right here, this rune, is our final collectible. We have collected all of the things. And I'm going to quick save here because this clip is annoying. There we go. I'm going to go up here through this floor and head up to the elevator. And we are, in fact... Ooh, I almost died. We are, in fact, coming up on time here, if I can get in this vent. Please. There we go. So we're going up this elevator, and we just need to save Emily. And because we're at low chaos, the loyalists that are up here won't actually try to kill us or anything. They'll just say, do what you must. I mean, you're a nice guy. You're a really nice guy. Do what you must. So we're going to grab a key and open the door to save Emily, and that will be the run. That'll be time as soon as I touch that door. Like, time's going up like really quick here. I'm also going to quick save because I could completely brick my run if I don't.
Oh, that's fun to have right at the end of the run.
Yeah, if you missed that, I'll try to explain it after this here. And time, that is the run. If you missed that blink and if you go immediately and you miss that blink and you fall off the world and die, you cannot reload the autosave because the autosave is stuck in the air. You will immediately fall to your death every time you load it. So you have to, if you're being safe, you just wait a little bit and then do it. Otherwise, you just die. But anyways, that's Dishonored. That's all collectibles. We collected all of the things. I really hope you guys enjoyed this run. This was super fun.
It's such a cool schmovement game. Please, Aria, let the people know where you're up to on the internet and what you're up to, and if you got shout-outs to give.
You can find me at Argo Otter on Twitch. You can find me on Blue Sky at argootter.bsky.social. And as for my shout-outs, first off, everyone who put this event together in such little time, thank you. This is incredible. The amount of support that this has gotten in such short time is incredible. I like to also shout out the Dishonored community. I would not be here without them with the plethora of resources that they have on hand and everything. It's yeah. And then last shout out, I'd like to shout out the Fastest Furs community. I've been speedrunning for less than a year, and Fastest Furs has been so welcoming. And yeah, shout out to them. I would not be here if it wasn't for, I would not be here running this if it wasn't for Fastest Furs. And yeah, that's all.
Incredible. All right, we are going to go ahead and start getting set up for our next run. The schmovement block will continue momentarily with some I Am Your Beast, so chat, don't go anywhere.